Good evening, I'm CJ Ward.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. Some frontline firefighters from Santa Barbara County just returned from the Eaton and Palisades fires.
News Channel reporter John Palmentary joins us live. And John, those crews say the firefight was as fierce as anything they've ever seen.
Pacific Palisades and Altadena Eaton fires broke out about 2 weeks ago with high velocity winds. It was everything our local fire crews could do to save structures. They were there on a mutual aid assignment. They're back now to tell their stories. It was as violent of a firestorm as our local fire crews could have ever imagined.
The hazards were extreme wind, power lines down, trees coming down, and literally everything was on fire.
Firefighters on a task force and strike teams were unified on the Palisades fire and the Altadena Eaton fire, both driven by virtually unbeatable winds for hours.
When you have these winds, it just kind of throws everything out the window. You know, I mean, we had homes that look like they're really designed to withstand fire down there, and they were on fire. You know, so it's, I mean, you have winds like that, it's kind of a game changer.
It's loud, things are exploding, there's people in their houses, we're trying to get them out, it's chaotic, so we're really just trying to save anything we can and be safe at the same time.
Engines were sometimes on one house or spread out to many homes.
You know, you can get stretched really thin, especially if each engine is committed on a certain house. You kind of have to get back together and come up with a game plan to, you know, try to save a whole street rather than one house at a time.
The fire crews on the front line say the winds were so strong that the water they were streaming, even at the highest pressure, had a very difficult time going the direction they were aiming.
Together, so we're trying to get water all the way down the side of it, and it's just not enough. And as you're talking about, you're spraying the water out, and the wind's coming perpendicular to it, and it just bends all of it, and you don't get anywhere near the penetration.
The firefighters were trying to find the safest streets to make a stand and also find houses with defensible space.
We're losing more than we could handle, but we also probably saved a ton that wouldn't be there today without the task force being there.
Yeah. For firefighters in Malibu, they were on the beach with their hoses hooked to hydrants and reworking their game plans based on the conditions.
Quickly realized that we had to be much more strategic on that. You know, the fire was blowing from house to house. Within 3 minutes, it would move through a house on PCH and be on to the next one.
There's fire everywhere, so it's very sad, devastating to that community. Churches, schools, grocery stores, I mean, you name it, it was all burning down.
The winds moved the embers in all directions, and that's when multiple destructive fires start and spread.
Those embers are getting out, and they're starting a couch cushion on a patio, and the couch cushion is spreading, you know, to the furniture, and then all of a sudden it's, you know, made its way into the structure part of the home.
These firefighters only got a short break. They're back on duty now, and they're watching very closely the other fires burning now in Southern California. They could get called out to another long-haul assignment at any moment. Reporting live in Santa Barbara, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.